money back.
So I'm out here today to introduce a woman that has long been respected for her work in the community and on the Planning Commission. She has fought out of control development and displacement of communities of color throughout this city. She has sponsored legislation to end tenant harassment by landlords who game the system. And, as we mentioned before, she and others are responsible for making sure that our city has one of the highest minimum wages in the country. She has an unparalleled level of experience around planning issues, and she's been organizing seniors and families for years. You've heard from a lot of people already, but I want to repeat it again. This is an extremely tight race. Realtors, downtown development interests, Pacific Heights billionaires, and others are backing Christina's opponent and distorting the truth around her opponent's track record. The reality is really simple. Christina has a progressive track record a mile long, and it's miles longer than anyone else in the race. And she is the clear progressive choice on November 6th. Woo! Wealthy men and wealthy women from Pacific Heights and the Marina District are livid that she will not move their agenda. They're desperate to knock her out. But we are not going to let that happen.
That's right!
I said we are not going to let that happen. Are we going to let that happen? No! I'm sure now. Without further ado, and before I bring her up, I want to say a couple more things. Sorry, she's just so awesome. Christina is the first female supervisor for District 5.
Yeah.
She is the first queer woman to serve on the Board of Supervisors in a decade. She is only the third Latina representative in the history of the board. She has dedicated her life to making sure that as a policymaker, an organizer, and a legislator,
he missed the Latina part, huh?
Has access to housing, to health care, to education, and to a living wage.
He missed the Latina part.
We all believe in those values.
He's been really loud.
We all believe in those values. Am I correct? And we need your help to make sure that those values that we all so firmly believe in stay on the Board of Supervisors.
Yeah!
Without further ado, I want to introduce, I'd like to introduce Christina Olague, your present and future supervisor for District 5.
I'm really proud to be here today. A woman of color. I just want to put it out there to you that we can't let the forces of downtown divide and conquer us. Latinos and African Americans, queers, and working people in the city need to come together. Women, all people in the city need to come together, and we cannot fall for the BS that they're trying to toss our way. We cannot let them divide and conquer us. And I want to put that out there. Renters, all of us, we need to stay in this city. And what I'm looking at Chris Daly. I saw him a few minutes ago. And one of the big lines that we used when he ran the first time, when it was a progressive agenda, and we took over the city for I think 8 years. We need to make sure that we have this city and we own this city for the next 100 years. And I promise you that I'm behind you on that. Finally, what I want to say is, I have to say this, in response to Chris Daly's presence here, whose city?
Our city!
Whose city?
Our city!
Whose city?
Our city!
But even I know that a lifetime of organizing doesn't entitle me to represent the community I love. I need your help to keep this seat and continue to do the critical work that our office has embarked on. I need your support to beat back the vulgar attacks on my work and my character by special interests. You are my compass and my guide, and I'm going to be depending on your strength in the final days of this election. I hope I've earned your support. I hope we can continue to build a better San Francisco together. I want my district to know that I have always and I will continue to stand independent from any interest who seeks to limit democracy or roll back the protections and rights that so many of us here today have fought for so many years here in the city. I rolled up my sleeves and got to work when the dot-com boom ravaged the communities I cared so deeply about. I rolled up my sleeves when seniors and elders were treated as a burden instead of a core part of our community that deserved to be empowered. I have been rolling up my sleeves in this city for more than 20 years, and I challenge Conway and Coates to roll up their sleeves for something that really matters. What matters in my district is that we need violence prevention programs. We need more affordable housing for everyone. And quality for affordable housing. We need more youth development programs. We need better muni service. We need muni for youth. We need money to support our small businesses. District 5, you deserve a supervisor who has your real priorities right. The Conway and Coates crew, the 1% Club, they are opportunists hiding what's really at stake. Their backwards agenda, which is out of touch with what our district wants and needs.
That's right!
Thank you for being here. And I hope to see you in the next few days. Whose city?
Our city!
Whose city?
Our city!
Whose city?
Our city!
And last, but certainly not least, I would like to bring up Tammy Bryant, District 5 resident and proud Christina supporter. Give it up.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for being here today. I want to let you know that I've lived in the Fillmore District for the last 3 decades. I've raised 3 children in the Fillmore.